Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back. It's Wargame Red Dragon. Climb Mount Narodnaya continues here, part 3 again. And we're going to go ahead and get started with Naval Sector Gulf. We do have a naval battle going on. We only have 7 points in the bank, and so we need to make sure we've got more than that. Look at that, Naval Sector Kilo. That's what they're up against. It's that small little sector there, so we can definitely surround that with silver minis and take them down. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty easy fight, which means we'll probably get wrecked. So, with that cockiness aside, though, let's make sure we've got our ships ready to go. The silver mini, we could actually just win the battle with 2 of those, in all likelihood. And we have some nunchucks with us as well. The key here is to make sure the enemy doesn't escape from its prison. Looks like we have a tuna, or the gaijin here. Oh, okay. All right, and we'll call out a tuna as soon as we got the cash. All right, let's begin. Launch battle. First naval engagements here. They're probably going to start firing at the silver minis. Hatsuyuki's immediately going for the gaijin over here. And an immediate hit. I thought it would at least miss the first one. We got a nice ship coming out here. Ah, another hit. Oh, wait a minute. That's too many missiles. That's gone. We fired all of our missiles already. Too bad we couldn't spam like the Soviets in the previous battle. Alright, we'll get our gaijin parked here and do some work against the enemy fleet. Alright, so as I predicted, they're all coming in from the side, so we'll move over here and hit them in the flank. Nunchucks ready to go. Got one down already. May lose our command ship there in a moment or two. Glad the Chinese are steaming along with us. Silver minis are firing. Now the Hatsuyuki is going to have to take, or the silver mini is going to have to take out the Hatsuyuki now. And it doesn't look like the enemy has moved to any other positions either, which is really good for us. Silver mini here has been panicked, hit by something at some point. Taking a while to target here, even though he's calm. 76mm not doing much. The obviously the computer navy has not much in morale compared to us. Alright, we'll kill that Shamsuri at close range. The nunchuck is an interesting unit too because it can really, I mean, it's almost like a mini silver mini. It can really engage from a crazy range. Pretty good range actually for what it can do. Hatsuki is now going to get hit by some ASMs, hopefully. Nope. Again, interesting how this Champ-Suri is firing at us. We weren't able to target there for a moment. Hatsuyukis are retreating into a nice rill. They're going to be all alone here in a second. Our main cannon's really going to chew them up. Holding pretty solid up north. We need a command ship up there soon. But the real objective now is to chew up the Navy. Water ingress is going to slow that Hatsuki down, no matter of the ASMs coming on us. LCU would be a good cap, but rather a better kill, as if when it explodes, it'll kill anything around it. Though they have to be much closer. Still duking it out up in the north. We have no ASM aircraft with us. I'm thinking about just steaming across here now. Making a break for it and buying some more ships. We'll make it. We're going to back up with the nunchucks a little bit, see if we can lure them in into Naval Sector Echo. We can actually speed this up a little bit. That helps. Finally killing a nunchuck. And we'll call out cavalcade of nunchucks. And we'll need ourselves a tuna. Alright, now they're really coming at us. But we can still hold our own with these larger ships. Make no mistake, don't be afraid. Now, of course, we can fire all these nunchucks at the same time, but I really want to see if we can get them to back off. Oh, the Silverman's not firing at the moment. We must be out of ammunition on both weapons. Yep. All right, but since we did our Chinese call out, where basically we call out what we need and then we just take off. Wow, look at that firing. Nunchucks ain't nothing to chuck with. Cap killed on bridge for the Silverman, so it'll move a little slower. Let's get that hot. Leaving the Silverman alone there. It's okay. Where did our aircraft go? We're gonna get reloaded by this tuna. Really come down hard on him. Silvermini here apparently forgot his orders. They did capture. They don't. They're about to capture Gregory, but they didn't call out it to capture any other call-out zones. We're getting some nice kills now there. There we go. Progress is made. So we kind of snuck over to... It was kind of interesting. We were able to kind of cut across them and take out their navy and take a ton of hits. Barely any losses there. Packed navy is superior, though, I do believe, in many aspects. Just in terms of the navy, though, the allies or the NATO is much more capable of doing mixed operations, which makes it hard to counter. Look at all these fire. Look at all those shells. Wow, can you even aim? It's like a damn Michael Bay film. Ship's not taking any damage, just rounds landing. How can you be that far off 18 times in a row? Aim, fellas, aim. I don't know what he was going to do, suicide into him. Alright, I thought I told those helicopters to rearm, but I guess not. We don't need that. But naval battles, as you can see, take an extremely long time, and as soon as this unit's destroyed, that's a GG for this round. We'll speed it up a little bit because we already know it's already GG. Don't understand why those helicopters found it necessary to go over there again. I told them to return to the tuna there. There we go, finally. Alright, good. So the silver minis got repaired. So that's going to be a total victory, and that pushes them out of the area. We really put some good hurt on them. And they're gone. Just went up in a puff of smoke. All of those units are gone now, so we didn't really have to do much in terms of battling them at all. We kept the silver minis alive and the ASM helicopters, which are extremely important. So we'll battle again now at Gobo and see if we can make the enemy go-go. Alright, so let's get them out of here, shall we? Alright, so Charlie, Delta, so Echo is really where we need to get to, so we're going to get there quick. We launched our battle. Those aircraft, keep in mind on the other side, aren't able to reach Gobo from the aircraft carrier, the Minsk, I believe, but the Kuznetsov only has really ASM ships, so, or aircraft, or anti-ship aircraft, so it's kind of a different battle. Anyway, we still have our best helicopters ready, and rather than playing the Japanese game of cat and mouse with all the hordes and hordes of infantry that they're going to send and transports and such, we're just going to go ahead and get down with it right away and start with all these helicopters. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put a fob in the middle of the map, like that. I'm going to get out a vehicle command, which is the BMP-2, and then I'm just going to surround the hell out of it with elite or trained infantry. And that's about as best we can do for now. So that gives us pretty good coverage for starters. And I thought I got rid of that helicopter. Good, gives us 2 extra infantry groups. Perfect. All right, let's roll. Let's get that command out of here. They're going to send out a command right away. So we're just going to go right like that. So we'll start to get some points and income. Or we'll get some income from Anna, which has 2. Osaka doesn't have any. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to gain points for a while, then push back to Osaka. I wanted to spend more points on these helicopters to make a real initial thrust. I'm really starting to get my feet under me after that kind of first initial weirdness of getting used to the Japanese. Being almost like the reverse Chinese in the Pearl of the Orient campaign, though the Chinese didn't really have much in terms of technology. The Russians actually do in this one, and at least we're not against like T-80Us with I don't know, like with spider legs, or like a transformer, which is basically what they were asking us to go up against when we were playing the Chinese campaign of Bear versus Dragon. Alright, so again, if you are enjoying this, please do tell a friend and give us some support. We actually have some really big-ass tanks here that I'm so tempted to cut off, but we got to go for the command, and that'll end the battle before those tanks even get to us. And in the meantime, we can always cut those tanks off a little bit later. The Kiru, their names are always like the same. They're Shiki at the end, which by the way, if any of you know Japanese or are Japanese descent or something, let me know what those names mean. Because here you have, you know, Shiki. I assume it means vehicle or car or something like that, because the tanks end in Shiki, and it kind of is misleading. So we have our infantry command here. Just want to chew the hell out of that. Then we want to get to center and cut that off. We're just going for commands here. That's all we got to do. We got tanks coming on the main road, but we're going to keep tight around our infantry command there. We have too many Japanese sneaking around, and that could possibly cost us a flank. Now, the command at center did move, so it must be RTB to Elena. They need their reinforcement zone, and we may have actually won this already if we see that vehicle out in the open. We're going to just kind of avoid the tanks that are kind of moving towards us. No need to shoot at them. I'm going to turn weapons off for now. I'm going to get very close and see if we can find a command. We have our Mi-24K with us, which gives us really good, what is it, very good? It's exceptional sight, so we should be able to see a command in any moment. But of course, Romulan Cloak. He'll probably capture Dmitri or something in a second. Wonder where the enemy command could have gone. Maybe it's sneaking by to capture Osaka. That'd be interesting. That'd make our job a lot easier. We'd know there's absolutely nothing there. Makeshift recon, the UH-1H. He's got to be going back to Elena. He'll call out 1,000 more reinforcements from there. Trying to swing in as deep as I can without going too far with the units we have. I'm seriously thinking he may have tried to swing around with that helicopter movement there. We definitely didn't see him on the road in Dmitri. It's a shame we don't have another recon helicopter to go with. But we'll keep together. We got 16 minutes to figure this out. So we should be good. I hope not to see any massive tank movements. The UH-1H, maybe that's carrying a command infantry. Oh, maybe that's... Oh, that might be it. That might be loaded full of troops. That might just have command infantry in it. If he comes to a stop, then we know he's going to drop command infantry. Oh, he's making a landing. That could be it right there. Oh, yeah, of course, weapons are off. Damn. So the command is on the run. Oh, what the hell? Computer must have retreated. Total victory. Battle stop because the enemy's last command unit on the battlefield has been destroyed. Our infantry must have found it or something. I didn't quite catch it, but the enemy sure as hell caught hell. Infantry school regiment's toast. That's it. They're on full retreat with those helicopters, and the airport is ours. Nice catch, comrade. As soon as the runway is operational, I strongly recommend you deploy your own aircraft. Roger that. All right. Thank you, Vladimir. Now... This isn't Crimea, this is Japan. Alright, keep that in mind. Alright, so, now keep in mind also, we can launch helicopter attacks across the river now, if we get our own infantry there. At the moment we can't... Oh, we actually have now access to the Far East group, which is VVS Seed, VVS Fighter Squadron, the Naval Fighter Squadron. This is fantastic. We've now got access to so many more units. And we need so many more points, so that turns our eyes onto Nankoku and Tutsuyama, as we could actually capture an extra additional 20 points per turn, in addition to the Osaka 10-point area that we already hold. Enemy fleets destroyed, Gobo Airport is captured, and we're only on our second turn. Day 2 here is completed, the official second day of the campaign. A lot of good aircraft here. Seed is going to be important, Fighter Squadron important. Naval, let's see, the Naval Fighter Squadron, very good. Now we can actually have some air support in the southern area here on this smaller island there. The peninsula is going to be secure soon, and then the final island of Nagasaki and Kanoya, very important for us to take. So we'll be seeing more of the enemy navy, I'm sure, in the future, and we have yet to see the Americans as the South Koreans were imminently crushed there. So, all right, well, luck so far, I'd say. Gobo, computer up to its old sneaky tricks again, and of course we know how to exploit that by basically cutting them down a little bit and then cutting off the head of the snake. So we'll go ahead and do some moves next. I want to move with air support and all of that before we move into the next area. I do want to capture Tutsuyama and Masuda. Actually, we could We could probably, let me just explain that. We could probably land at Masuda and have a reinforcement zones for Totori, making it extremely difficult for the enemy to counterattack and such. But anyway, we need to slice the enemy this way and then back that way. It's not going to be just a, you know, in movie maps usually you'll see like, you know, red just kind of flowing across the map, but here we're actually going to have to cut and then cut again and destroy everything behind us. So anyway, I'm no military tactician, but I just know exactly how the, you know, how the campaign will go just by the call out points here. I mean, if we can cut them off, look at all the zones they can move between. If we cut them off, they're between Iraq and a Soviet place, so not a very good place to live if you're not red. But better dead than red. Or better red than dead? Yeah, I'd say that. Okay, so anyway, wow, we're making quotes tonight. I'm the first one to say that. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, and thanks again for all the support you give us. We'll see you guys next time. Password, Pimp Hand Strong, baby. Yeah.